Hello, it is I, Enrico Suave. We are in Neon City. We are in a bit of a predicament as this jabroni has threatened us with being charged for murder. Or should I say, framing us for murder? I should kill him. But since I only have an hour before the authorities come for me, I must flee. I do not wish to flee, but I must. Enrico Suave will have his revenge. Oh, wait, do I have any bounties? I must check. No, no bounties. Good. Always good to see if you have bounties or not. You never know when someone might be looking to kill you.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other.
Oh, okay. That was tiring. Enrico Suave is not in the best of shape. Ah yes, Madame Savage's place.
Nice. The Astral Lounge got you down.
Now, where is the person I am supposed to speak with?
Excuse me. I hope you aren't here to cause any trouble.
Aha! Yes, they are. Estelle.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? Man is priceless.
So what happened at the Astral Lounge?
Well, I was hoping we'd celebrate your return with some drinks and a pile of Aurora. I was about to start partying early when Boone Morgan tipped me off that Bayou was on his way down with some neon security goons. I'm pretty sure I missed him by less than a minute. Left a ton of good stuff behind, damn it.
It doesn't scare
You're
me.
not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive.
It was for the Crimson Fleet, so it benefits us all.
That might help you sleep at night, but doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
Who do you owe money to?
Well, a business partner of mine named Nix was the author of the virus. Don't know if you know him or not. Then there's the folks I paid to keep an eye on Ayumi Komiko, a few of the guards at Generdyne. Like I said, it was a huge job. Honestly, I shouldn't be revealing my sources because that puts you on their radar as well. But hey, you asked.
Enrico Suave is not concerned. Let me cut you in for some credits to cover your expenses.
That's exactly what I had in mind. I guess you aren't such a rook after all. How much are you willing to part with?
This is all that I can afford. 9,000 credits.
Wow, that's way more than I expected. I had no idea you'd be so generous. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
Oh, I will do that. Believe me, Enrico Suave will send them straight to you. Now, do you believe Crix's legacy really exists?
Now, how did I know you were gonna ask me that? Honestly, doesn't matter if I believe that Crix's legacy exists or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that chasing shadows is gonna make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean, I'm not gonna jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side. He's got it.
So, what is next for you, Estelle?
I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning.
Did Benjamin Bio completely ruin your plans to use the virus?
Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would stay on Generdyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Nix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time.
That is
Just
good.
watch your ass. Benny isn't exactly going to be tickled that you've been talking to his brother.
Oh, I will be watching your ass, my dear, and not mine. But you can watch my ass as I walk away.
Can I get you something?
Oh, Madame Sauvage.
Maybe you'd like to try a velocity?
Oh, no thank you.
Au revoir.
Enrico Suave must keep a clear head. Nah.
Security! Stop immediately! Neon Security, you're under arrest.
I'm happy to pay the fine, but maybe you don't need to search me for a contraband.
I can't remember if I already searched you. I must have, right? Let's go back to the station.
Okay. I do not know what that was about. I should kill you all!
It's an order, not a suggestion.
Oh, it's very tempting. Very tempting. Oh. No. I shall not. You're lucky I am in a very, very big rush.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
Oh. Thank you for arresting me.
Version of you. Now is the time to enhance your life.
Above the scum and vice, sprouting by the mist,
Just require your numbers. If we don't have it, we can get it.
Hello. What
James
do you
and I
have
a
for
deal.
sale?
I have plenty of supplies for you. If you don't see it, you don't need it.
That makes no sense. Oh, superior bounty hunter space helmet. Superior explorer space helmet. Oh, I shall get the explorer. And to sell some of my things. Let us see. We shall sell some of this nickel. Microbials. Do not need those. Power circuit. We sell that. Toxins. Get rid of those. The sealants. Platinum. Sell that. Chlorosilinus, or whatever you heard you say that. Let us sell some from the ship. It's to get a novel life. Largiva. Okay. Enrico Suave shall leave now. Hello, sir.
This better not be a waste of my time. Yes, let's.
You do not have any credits. You are wasting my time.
Fine. Anything else?
Do not get snippy with Enrico Suave.
If my ship goes long again, my
Another day, another shift.
Yes, another shift. You should be happy that you are employed. No, do they have... They have no credits. Why does nobody have any credits?
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Oh yes, I almost forgot about you, Andrea. So glad you came on board. I would have left without you.
next?
Let us fire up the grav drive and head back to Cricks.
Another jump down. I'm dead. Docking complete.
Let's go give Delgado the good news. Oh, Neheva. Hello.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Do you want to hear what happened in Neon?
Hooray! You got the conduction gizmo. You did exactly what we asked you to do. Good work, pat on the head. Are you ignoring me or something? I just said there's an emergency.
Hope it isn't bad.
Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Delgado will fill you in with the details. Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
If there is an emergency, why are you here talking to me? I do not understand. Should you not be with Delgado?
Always listen to Delgado. If you want to get
I am certain some lackey could have told me where to go.
I appreciate that you may have business here. I would simply ask that you conclude it quickly.
You know that's not going to happen, Andreja. We must stay here for as long as the UC needs us to do.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
What's this about defensive batteries?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for, or not?
It's right here.
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
How do you know that Systef is massing for an
I
attack?
have a very reliable source at Mast. They were so concerned that the threat was real, they actually jumped the information out to us right away.
I will prep my ship immediately.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Oh, is that all? And here I thought this was going to be a challenge.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring us the cash.
What if there's nothing there when I get to Bannock 4?
You better pray that isn't the case, because that means we are done. As in, no more Crimson Fleet.
And where do I build the ship modules that I need?
Everything you'll need for ship repair and construction is down in Jass's section of the Key. If you have any questions about the modules, she'll have all the answers.
Sounds simple enough.
Nothing around here is simple.
Dell's right. You have to follow these steps carefully, or don't bother coming back. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
But what if Shinya can't crack the encryption?
That would be a first. I have yet to see encrypted currency that Shinya could not manipulate within hours. I mean, the guy plugs his body directly into his mainframe. He eats, breathes, and shits numbers all day. No, I'm not worried about him.
Well, you can count on me.
Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
Enrico Suave is not afraid of you. You're a simple pirate. Who are these captains you keep mentioning?
You've met some of them already. Matis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet, and each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
What is your biggest worry regarding the upcoming attack?
The toughest nut to crack is if UC SysDef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries and Krix's legacy.
Is there more to Krix's legacy than just the money?
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal, a principle that Krix sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Krix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Krix believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning.
I do.
Come back with Krix's legacy. Or don't come back at all.
Aye aye, mon capitan.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
What can you tell me about the key's defensive batteries?
There are 3 defensive batteries. Basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
Mind helping me with my ship?
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
My ship needs some repairs.
I'd love to take your money, but your ship's in perfect condition.
Oh, well then I'd like to view and modify my ships.
I bet you would. I'm just kidding. Let's take a look.
Oh. What is it we are looking for? equipment. There we go. A conduction grid. We will put that right there. And the cam spike. I will go over here. No, it cannot go there. And it goes here. What else do you have? A scan jammer. Okay.
This better be important.
It is not. I am leaving to carry out your mission now.
Yeah?
Alright, let us go back to the Vigilance and see what Commander Valder wants us to do.
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain song that come. Stargazing. Oh, I never get to it.
Vessel ID acknowledged. Port 1 cleared for docking. Welcome home to the Vigilance.
It is not my home, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Docking procedure is complete.
Let us go talk to the commander.
I heard we might see some action soon. Can't wait.
You have never been in combat, apparently, or you would not be so eager.
Howdy.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good.
Just
After we're done here, arrange a brief.
with the good guys.
I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Where have you been?
I've been busy doing my job.
You mean your latest excursion to Neon? I've received the reports about your little foray into Genodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy.
Yes, it is.
It means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key.
I'm glad the UC is finally back in your play.
Thanks to your evidence, we are finally able to convince them to task us the necessary resources. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
You cannot help but admire their commitment to their mission.
The only admiration I hold for the Crimson Fleet is the fact that they aren't going to be a problem for much longer.
I suppose running off with the money and keeping it for myself is out of the question.
I'm pretty sure you're joking, but just in case you're fishing for what I'd say, I can tell you this. That money doesn't belong to you, or the Crimson Fleet, or even UC SysDef. It was for war reparations and belongs to the people. Allowing Delgado to get Crix's legacy, or keeping it for yourself would have extremely serious repercussions.
If you say so. So, no pressure then.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've come this far. We know you've got what it takes to bring the prize home.
Well said, Lieutenant. All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck.
What is the primary directive of SysDef?
Our directive is simple. We are tasked with the eradication of space piracy in the settled systems. As the chief source of pirate activity, the Crimson Fleet is our primary target.
And what will happen to Crix's legacy after I bring it back to UC SysDef?
During the end of the Narion War, the money was destined to bolster the Freestar Collective's coffers. Even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are to some extent, the credits still rightfully belong to their people. After the money is turned over to Mast, I'm certain arrangements will be made to return the money to the proper authorities in Aquila City.
How did you convince the UC to authorize an attack?
The evidence you've been bringing to Lieutenant Toft has been instrumental in convincing the brass at Mast to greenlight the attack. They've sent us support ships, extra troops, weapons, all on account of your role in the operation. To put it simply,
I should ask for a raise.
this operation would be at a standstill.
Can you tell me more about my expected behavior as an agent?
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place.
Oh, what if I don't have a choice?
Then you do what you have to do. The Crimson Fleet has the potential to kill hundreds, even thousands of people per year. If it takes a few deaths to maintain your cover, then so be it. But only as an absolutely final resort. This is not a licensed killing spree. Understood?
Certainly.
It's time to dig deep and get the job done.
I shall go and get Crix's legacy now. Come along, Andrea. I do not think that the Freestar Collective should get the money when they're not the ones going to get it.
Run last, free and clear.
Here we go to Bannock 4.
Let's see what there is to see.
Now we learn whether the conduction grid will protect us. If not,
These rocks are indestructible. I do not understand. Ah, that is better. far,
But the conduction grid seems to be working.
so good. Unknown signal.
Appears to be the legacy. We have arrived.
That is a very large ship.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Warning, an emergency lockdown has been attacked.
The damage done here certainly indicates we are not the first to find the ship.
How would anyone else make it here without our shielding? Docking at port 02. Unoccupied. Let us see, where do we need to go? Let us see what is in this storage box. So. Ah. You're definitely not going that direction. The weapon is missing from the case. Someone must have attacked the ship at some point.
Everything here appears sound. We must have remained trapped for some time.
I'm going in circles. Where do we need to go? Oh, perhaps it would tell us.
Crew recording initiated. I wouldn't go near Osterholt. He's drunk and he's got a pistol.
Oh my god, are you alright?
Tell me exactly what happened. I was bringing Osterholt his food. When I got near the cred tank vault entrance, I found him sitting on the floor. Bottle in one hand, gun in the other.
He say anything directly to you? Anything threatening?
No, he just stared at me and kept drinking from the bottle. The gun wasn't even quite in my way. What's happening to him, Captain? What's happening to all of us? First Bakara kills himself and now this? You have to help us. did I know he'd never come out of that room alive? Everyone's looking to me for answers. Well, guess what? I don't have them. This whole thing's falling apart, and it's my fault. Captain, come back. Please. I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong, Simmons. I'll go talk to her.
Crew recording terminated.
Interesting. I wonder if the crew turned on each other. Locate a transfer a module. Where would that transfer module be, I wonder? Let us see if we can find one. Our scanners may have identified one. No.
Succeed at that before we are discovered.
Who's going to discover us, Andrea? There's nobody on this ship but us. Everyone here is likely dead. Ah, yes. Osterhout. Galbank transfer module. Yes, that is what we need. I'll take his pistol too while we are here. Alright, let us try the transfer module. Alright, we are into the vault. Let us see what we have in here.
Smugglers, but never one that is functional. This must be decades old.
Well, yes. This is a very old ship, remember. It has been gone for 40 years. This door must be open to someplace else. But where is it open from? Andrea, we need to find the controls. Oh, 5,000 credits. That is a lot. For merely touching a machine.
Did you hear something?
Oh, shit!
Once again, we are triumphant.
What is this weird? What did you do? You did nothing.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
Oh, then here, carry something for me.
I would move the stars for you. But I need to see what I'm carrying.
Yes, yes, I do. Oh, you're carrying too much. Ah.
I will be here for you, as always.
Ah, reactor control.
Crew recording initiated.
Alright, I'm recording. So, run that by me again?
Okay. So, the cred tanks we're hauling are equipped with EM insulating circuits. Keeps the data from getting wiped, right? If we chain them all together and reroute that EM protection to the Legacy's shields.
Holy shit. With all 2,400 of them hooked into an array, we should have enough juice to keep Bannock's EM field from lighting us up. What about all the micrometeorites and debris in Bannock's EM field? Will the shield still hold against them?
They should. We fire the whole thing into the solar regenerators and we could run the system almost perpetually.
Well, we'd still be trickling some gigaramps off of the reserves, but yeah, that all makes sense. I gotta tell you, this is genius.
Well, don't get too excited. We still have two problems. One, it's going to take all of the ship's power to keep the array running. That means we've got almost nothing left over. And two, with the engines destroyed, we're still stuck orbiting Bannock 4. I'll set the computers to keep us in orbit, but that's all we got.
Hey, it's a start. Gives us a chance to survive and time to think.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I suppose we're lucky we were holding all of these cred tanks in the first place. If we were on our way back...
Yeah, we would have been dead. I mean, it would have been a problem. Anyway, let's go talk to Captain Yang and get this show on the road.
Crew recording terminated.
2,400 cred tanks. Let's see if they all had 5,000 credits in them. That is, what is that? That is, 12 million credits. That is a lot of credits. Even Enrico Suave is impressed by that amount. It sounds like somebody is firing at us. It must be a robot. Because no human would be stupid enough to fire at Enrico Suave. Thank you, Andrea.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Oh, they will at some point, I'm sure. A Deluxe computer. Let us see. Turret control, no signal. Guess I'll destroy the turrets. Update the friend full settings. Recalibrate to protect me, Enrico Suave. Disarm the alarm. You can never have too much ammunition. Robots. So annoying. Disarm the alarm. Thank you. Ah, this is where we just were. The reactor control. There is no luck that can stop Enrico Suave. remote door control. Oh, the door is open. I do not want to close it. Disarm the alarm. What is the point of having an alarm on a ship where everyone is already dead? That makes no sense.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
No. There's nothing practical about Enrico Suave. Including his limits. Because Enrico Suave has no limits. Seems like a very strange place to have weapons and ammunition. I mean, you would never be able to get to it in time to defend the ship. It makes no sense. Oh, enough with the alarms already. Hey. How very annoying. Enrico Suave needs quiet. This is a very noisy ship. I do not like it. Not again.
Damage. All systems. Massive damage.
Oh, you're so annoying. Ah, gravitic system. Remote door control. Open door. Remote alarm control. Disarm the alarm. Oh, there we go. Now. Where did we come from? Have we been here already?
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
Yes, that is a phrase. Enrico Suave is a winner, so he takes all. All the time. Ah. What's with the random parts being locked in boxes? Well, door computer. Ah, connection failure. Please contact an engineer for assistance. I would, but they're all dead. Now what do I do? Hi, I had the feeling there was going to be more noise. Yes, I already hear the noise. So annoying. Oh, why must everything be so loud? I do not understand. Ah. I hate it when I mess up like that. Okay. Alright, what do we do in this room? There's nothing in here.